We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. I repeat, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Whatever we do, if we are consistent, definitely we will be successful. Let's say, for example, if a thin person wants to become fat, or if someone wants to be fit, if someone wants to be very smart in studies, or even if you want to be proficient in English communication, consistency is very important. Consistency is the key. Having said that, I deeply regret for the inconsistency, and I strive to be consistent from now onwards. Welcome back to VSIPL, Viswam Edutech Spelling Bee International Premier League. And this is going to be our preparatory webinar for the Spelling Bee competition. Before we start, let's prepare our mind. Now, this is a chart of words with different colors, and you're going to read this twice. When you read for the first time, you're going to read the words such as yellow, blue, orange, black, red, green, purple, yellow, red, orange, green, black, blue, red, purple, green, blue, orange. The same thing you're going to read for the second time. Second time, you're going to read the colors of the alphabet. Just like this. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green. Come on, let me give you just half a minute. Try to read this twice. First time the words, and the second time the colors of the alphabet. Start. Well done. I think you did a great job. Please note down one thing. If you're able to maintain the time between the first time reading and the second time reading equally, that means your brain is very sharp. The first reading, you're taking little faster time, and the second time reading, you're taking little lengthier time, longer time. That means your brain is not very active. We need to work on your brain. Just kidding. All right. Before we start, let me just remind you about the Spelling Bee competition structure. As I said, till last year, we had conducted the Spelling Bee competition at 3 levels. They are school level, zonal level, and national level. But from this year, we are associated with a company called North-South Foundation, which is located in United States of America. So we are taking this Spelling Bee competition into 5 different levels. They are school level, zonal level, regional level, national level, and international level. The national level champions will get a sponsorship. Only for the champions will get a sponsorship to visit United States of America for international Spelling Bee competition. And the sponsorship is given by Viswam Edutech. So start preparing your students very hard. Now, why this webinar and other things we'll discuss? There is a booklet given to your students. Each student from each class will have a booklet, Spelling Bee booklet, which consists of 300 words. You will find the words, the meanings, and the phonetic transcription of the word. Along with that, at the right side of top corner of every page, you will find a QR code. If our students find any difficult in pronouncing certain words, they can just scan the QR code and they will be able to get the correct pronunciation audio file. And for preparing our students for the competition, we have preparatory webinar, and which happens every Saturday at 7 p.m. And every week you will receive a new YouTube live link. So kindly share with the students' parents so that students will participate this webinar being at home using their parents' mobile. And I kindly request all of you to subscribe to Viswam's YouTube channel so that you will be able to get the recorded video. And you can also use it whenever necessary, whenever needed. And in school also you can play this webinar and make students understand much better. And a lot of we may have a lot of suspicious about why this webinar, and in this webinar we mainly focus on phonetic transcription. What is the connection between phonetic transcription and spelling bee? Very simple. Phonetic transcription plays a vital role in spelling bee. I mean, pronunciation and spelling they both go hand in hand. If the pronunciation goes wrong, then the spelling goes wrong. That is the reason through these webinars we are mainly focusing on the phonetic transcriptions. When our students learn these phonetic transcriptions, it will be helpful not only now but also throughout their life. Any moment they find any difficulty coming across any complex words, they will be able to pronounce using just the phonetic transcription. Of course, I understand Google is available. Just type in Google and you will get the clear pronunciation. But still, without support of any technological aspects, the students are independent to get the correct pronunciation of words and their origin. And as I mentioned earlier, there is a booklet, spelling bee booklet. This booklet is not everything. For the competition, about 50% questions will be asked from this booklet, and the remaining 50% from their academic English, current affairs, and general reading. We would like to expose our students to a great extent. That is the reason we are not only with the booklet. Other dimensions our students need to prepare so that they will be eligible for up to international spelling bee competition. So we had last session. Let's take a quick review on our last session, what we did. In our last session, we had seen there are 26 alphabets in English language. Among them, there are 5 vowels. 5 vowels produce 20 sounds through monophthong and diphthong. And then we had seen consonants. 21 consonants produce 24 sounds through voiced consonants, unvoiced consonants, approximants, and nasals. So totally there are 44 sounds in English. Vowels, they produce 20 sounds. 5 vowels, they produce 20 sounds, and 21 consonants produce 24 sounds. So totally 44 sounds they produce. That is what we are going to discuss throughout our session, webinar. And also, along with this, we had seen 2 sounds. They are 2 phonetic transcription. The first sound is short E sound. That is written like a capital I in between 2 forward slashes. The sound is short E sound. And the second sound is written like writing E, small letter E, in between 2 forward slashes. The sound is E, short E sound. If you want to understand a little better, the short sound short E, the first, as in sit, pin, fish. If you just take one example, sit, the first letter is it, sit, is it, sit. So short E sound. The second sound, short S sound, as in red, net, pen. If you take the first word, red, id, red. So these two sounds we had seen in the last session. Before getting into the new aspects, in our last session, we could see a lot of people said hi, and a very big hi to all the people. And also there are a few questions our people have asked, and we will just clarify before jumping into today's session. The first question, one teacher had asked, classes should be segregated according to the grade or not? Definitely it is not required, because phonetic transcription, it is common from class 1 to even PhD scholars. So segregation of classes is not required. The second question, examples for approximants. Now let us understand what are approximants. Approximants are, they behave like consonants, but actually they are vowels. They sound vowels but behave consonants. For example, y, the sound y, y, and the sound w, 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 and the sound r, and the sound ill. So these are the approximants, 4 sounds. And I repeat, they sound like vowels but behave like consonants. So the next question, how will the not word appear in words? Actually, in the word not, the short sound is not available. It is a sound. If I am not understanding this question, I kindly request you to reframe this question so that I can get the answers clearly. And the last question we could see, in the words red and pen, both have short sound. Yes. In the words red and pen, they both have short sound. For example, as we discussed, red. If you segregate the sound, r, id, red, ip, in, pen. So both words have the short sound. I hope all your questions are answered. And if you have any doubts, unfortunately, due to some technical issues, today there is no chat option, and we are sorry for the inconvenience, and we'll make sure we'll fix it on next day. Kindly write down your questions from today's session and keep it with you, and through our next session you can ask those words and we will be able to answer your questions. Well then, I hope everything is clear. Now what is next and what are we going to learn today's session? So today's session, again, we are going to see another 4 sounds. As I mentioned in my first session, kindly have a pen and paper handy so that whenever important notes are coming, you can note it down. Whenever questions arise, you can write the question and keep, so that we can then and then clarify. And especially for the students, kindly have note and pen handy. I cannot order you, but I can say it is mandatory for your learning. So keep it with you. And one more important thing, there is going to be an assessment today at the end of our session. So for doing the assessment, note and pen will be comfortable. So please have note and pen handy. Let us dive into our today's session. So in our today's session, the first sound we are going to see is the sound A. Writing A, the alphabets A and E connecting in between two forward slashes. The sound is A. When you pronounce this sound, automatically your jaw comes down. A. And both of your chins wrinkle a little bit. A. You can also bring your tongue outside slightly, it's okay. But generally the sound is A. And if you see all the examples, you will get clear understanding. Cat, hat, bat, rat, mat, fan, man, pan, can, bag. So if you just segregate, similar to what we did just a while ago, segregate the sounds of each letter. The first word cat, ik, a, it, cat. So this symbol sounds a sound. Some more examples. Rag, tag, jam, ram, ham, cap, lap, map, nap, tap. So automatically you will observe your jaw is coming right down, coming down and pronouncing this sound, producing this sound, A. Let us see the last set of examples for this sound. Black, back, snack, track, glad, sad, mad, bad, dad, hand. So as I said, the sound A, writing A, the alphabets A and E connecting in between two forward slashes. The sound is A. This is the first sound for today. And the next sound, I've just mentioned the Telugu alphabet as well. Writing V upside down in between two forward slashes. The sound is A. I repeat, the sound is A. The words are cup, sun, fun, run, cut, nut, hut, mud, bud, jug. Let us experiment. Let us take the first word, cup, and just slice the sound. Ik, a, ip, cup. Ik, a, ip, cup. Let us go for some more examples. Rug, hug, luck, duck, truck, jump, bump, drum, club, sub. All these words have short A sound. Again, one more time, let's experiment. The first word, rug, ig, rug. Let us see the last set of examples. Shut, must, just, lunch, country, under, number, mother, brother, another. These words have the short A sound. Let's take a different word for segregation of this sound. Let's take the word number. In, a, im, ib, a, r, number. So it has short A sound. The next sound we are going to discuss is A sound. Just wide open your mouth, A sound. That is written like writing A in reverse in between forward slashes. I repeat, writing A in reverse in between two forward slashes. The sound is A. Just wide open your mouth, A. Let's see some example words. which have this sound: caught, hot, dog, lock, top, stop, pot, lot, rock, sock. As usual, let's take the first word, caught. Let's segregate the sound. Ik or it, caught. H or it, hot. So these words have the sound or. Let's see some more examples. Clock, shop, drop, mop, box, fox, lock, jog, frog, hop. One more experiment. The first word, clock. Ik, il, or, ik, clock. These words have the sound or sound. The last set of words, crop, shock, chop, spot, stalk, job, nod, rod, knob, cop. These words have the sound or sound. Let us experiment one last word. Let us take a word, chop. CH, ich, or up. Ich or up, chop. So all these words have the sound or sound. And the next sound we're going to see is oo. Writing you like in between two forward slashes. The sound is oo. I repeat, writing like you in between two forward slashes. That is the phonetic transcription. As I already mentioned, phonetic transcriptions will be written in between two forward slashes. So similarly, this sound, writing like you in between two forward slashes, oo sound. The sound is oo. Let us see some examples. Book, cook, look, took, shook, hook, nook, brook, foot, good. These words have the sound short oo sound. Let's segregate this sound. Let's take an example. Let us take the second word, cook, ik, oo, ik, cook. And I have seen people among these this set of words, I have seen people pronouncing slightly mispronounced, like for the words N-O-O-K. Generally they say nook, nook and corner. It's not nook and corner, it's nook and corner. Similarly, H-O-O-K. Generally we say hook. It's not hook, it's hook. And similarly, one last word, F-O-O-T. They say foot. It's not foot, it's foot. My right foot. It's foot. Short oo sound. And some more examples. Hood, stood, wood, wool, pull, full, bull, push, bush, cushion. And the same way, one more word is mispronounced here, W-O-O-D. Generally you say wood. It's not wood, it's wood. And similarly, W-O-O-L, wool. It's not wool, it's wool. Short oo sound. And the last set of examples for this sound, sugar, put, could, should, wood, rookie, butcher, pudding, cushion, crook. CROOK. It's not crook, it's crook. So these words have the sound short oo sound. So let us just summarize for today. The first sound we had seen a sound, writing like A and E. The alphabets A and E connected in between two forward slashes. The sound A, as in cat, bag, man. The next sound we had seen a sound, writing V upside down in between two forward slashes. A sound, as in sun, cup, mud. Short a sound. The next sound we had seen aw sound. Just wide open your mouth, aw sound. Writing A in reverse in between two forward slashes. And the sound is aw sound. As in off, not, dog. And the last sound we had seen today, oo sound. Short oo sound. That is writing U in between two forward slashes. The sound is oo, as in push, foot, good. Well then, I hope all these sounds are familiar, but I strongly recommend and suggest just learning in a day and writing in the paper or notebook is not enough. We need to practice regularly. Similar to the first grade or UKG, LKG grade students, how they learn to write alphabets, English alphabets, A, B, C. They write thousands of times, hundreds of times maybe. Only then they master the alphabet. Similarly, my strong suggestion and my advice, please make sure you practice these sounds along with the symbols every single day. Within over a period of time, maybe 2 months or 3 months, if you practice regularly, you can master these sounds. Now, if you want the better understanding, let's take the combination of all these sounds in a sentence. The first sentence, the cat sat in the sun near the pot of wool. The cat sat, a sound, in the sun, a sound, near the pot, or sound, of wool, oo sound. The next sentence, a man with a cup dropped it on the top of his hood. A man, a, with a cup, a, dropped, it on the top, of his hood, o. The bag was under the box full of books. The bag, a, was under, the box, full of books, o. In the last sentence, she had some fun while cooking a big pot of pudding. She had some fun while cooking a big pot of pudding. Wonderful. I hope you have understood these sounds a little better. And I repeat, only through practice you can master these sounds. So far, in day 1, we had seen 2 sounds, short E sound and a sound. And today, we had seen a, o, o. These 4 sounds. So totally 6 sounds we had seen so far. Now, this is the time for assessment. Are you all ready? Please take your pen and paper. I've just given the phonetic transcription of words here. Look at this and start writing the answers very fast. You'll get just hardly 30 seconds time. Less than that. Make it fast. Just write the words for these transcriptions. Well then, I hope all of you have written the answers. Now check your answers here. Let me see how many you got it right. Note it down, and through our next session, through chat box, let me know how many scores you scored, how many marks you scored out of 10. Totally 10 words I've given, and out of 10, how many marks you're getting? Let us check. I hope you scored well, because this is the beginning period. We had seen only some sounds, and these sounds are a little familiar. Moreover, the phonetic transcription will make us guess the right word, and I really appreciate it. If you are getting out of 10, at yourself, but at the same time, this is just the beginning. And if you get even 1 mark, it's okay. It is just the beginning. So I hope you enjoyed learning something new for today. And thank you very much. And I repeat, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will get updates. Along with that, the recorded sessions will be available whenever you want to show your students. I know this is Dasara holidays, and once after the reopen, if you want to show certain sessions, you can make use of this recorded version. So kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you all very much for the day and for your time. And you all have a wonderful day, and happy Dasara to all of you.